Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules and joining us today for this exclusive webinar that will be presented by us. Today we have Dr. Kadri and myself, Zahra from Kadri International. We will be getting right into it. So first with a quick introduction, let's begin with the video and then we'll move on to the presentation.
Established in 1986, Qadri International is one of the oldest educational consultancies in the region, dedicated to helping you gain the best quality education possible. With a network of associates and offices, we are well positioned throughout the region to guide our clients.
Qadri International's core business has been in guiding students through the educational recruitment process. These successful students are testaments to our professional efficiency, and the references are our biggest source of new clients.
90% of our students come to us through word of mouth.
It was a very pleasant experience because with any queries I had, they replied in a very short amount of time.
Everything we asked them, they were very helpful.
Communication was easy.
It would have been impossible without them.
It's the best kind of experience that you would want to have, rather than just have extreme professionalism.
And overall, we chose Qadri, and it was a really nice experience.
Yes, I recommend it to everyone.
For the last 30 years, we have helped more than 200,000 students achieve their goals of studying overseas. And now we are helping a second generation with their university admissions abroad.
I've known Dr. Kadri some 25 years ago. It was him that guided me and showed me the right direction, institutions, and since then, here I am in a responsible position.
Qadri International is really a true professionals actually.
We find all the support and we recommend everyone.
I must say the whole procedure was easy and hassle-free because of the Qadri, and they gave all the support and assistance to us.
And the service was really amazing. Qadri International helped us a lot.
As a parent, I would like to thank Qadri Group International for their great help and support with our kids.
We are accredited and recognized by the Ministry of Higher Education, British Council, KHDA, ALTS registration, Kasan, Education Malaysia, and other educational bodies, giving students the comfort of working with an officially recognized organization.
Qadri International serves as the authorized office to conduct the entrance examination of many prestigious medical universities abroad. Our trained counselor staff makes frequent visits to our partner universities and is regularly in touch with their admissions offices for efficient processing of applications. They are also trained to accurately guide students in finding the institutions best suited for them.
Our organization is the only educational consultancy in the region to have excellent relationships with school principals and guidance counselors.
I just want to say what a pleasure it is to be able to work with Qadri International. They are a family that really makes every school feel special.
They've been doing a good job, networking with good universities here is a good venture.
Dr. Qadri and his company are pioneers in higher education, and our school has always benefited the most with association there.
Many of our students went abroad through their office and through their consultation.
Congratulations to Qadri International. We are completing 25 years. I'm sure they will grow from strength to strength and all the good things that they are doing to the society.
Thank you, Dr. Qadri, for all the guidance and support given. We wish you many more years of success.
I think he's one person who's really very vibrant and very dynamic. He knows how to get his way around, and he sent students to a lot of places, and he succeeded a lot.
We've been working with Dr. Qadri for a very long time, and he's been great accommodating our students and providing them with new opportunities all the time.
I have a very good and warm relationship with Qadri International for more than a decade, where we have sent a lot of students from Arab Unity and North American International School by their help through them.
It's always a pleasure being with Qadri International. Qadri International, we have very long associations. Qadri International, they have been organizing different workshops at our school, and we have really had some great times with them.
And I believe that our students are getting the maximum benefit in guidance.
Dr. Kadri is doing a wonderful job.
and he is looking after the needs of the students in UAE.
We make arrangements for their regular visits to our partner universities in order to help them learn about these high-quality institutions and thus pass their information to their students. Qadri International works diligently with several ministries and scholarship authorities to send local students abroad through scholarship.
On behalf of Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia, the government of Malaysia, thank you and congratulations to you. And we consider Dr. Qadri as our partner, and we will give you full support.
The organization has always maintained representation at all the leading educational expos in the area, but beyond that, Qadri International also organizes its own expo exclusively for its partner educational institutions.
I'm here at the Qadri International Fair in Dubai. Qadri International has represented Nottingham for a lot of years, and actually just this year they've won our regional representative, Best Regional Representative Award for the Nottingham Malaysia campus.
We have about 400 plus active partners, recruitment partners, and Dr. Qadri is among the top 5. I must say that they are number 1 in the Middle East at least.
No wonder he's been successful for I think more than 30 years now. You go to any school, you go to any, ask any kid, Qadri, and they're like, oh, I know him. So he's one of the most familiar faces in town. Again, there are so many agents in the town who try to come up, they can't even match even close to him. He is one person who's there everywhere.
All right, I hope everybody enjoyed that video. Let's begin with our presentation now. Okay, so we already got an introduction from the video. This is what the presentation will be. This is what the agenda of the presentation looks like. Just a moment. The first 30 minutes of the webinar will be discussing about the different universities, and of course, there's a focus towards the special universities. The only university that are still open for the 2024 intake. We'll be discussing those as well. The final opportunity to register, and then we'll move on to the Q&A session towards the later part, where you'll be able to ask your questions, and we'll be answering them. Right. So about us, that video pretty much summarized a good amount of summary. Just a quick recap. We were established in the 1986, and we have been providing overseas student recruitment services for over 4 decades now. Continuing to grow in size, we have associates in Middle East, South Asia, African region, European universities, and of course other countries. We have successfully counseled over 500,000 students and sent more than 70,000 students abroad, giving us a success rate of 98%. Our team of experts have the knowledge and expertise to help students choose from thousands of different courses. We work with we work with hundreds of universities, and we carry all sorts of accreditations. We have our headquarters in Dubai. We're one of the very few educational consultants authorized to operate under the permission issued by the Ministry of Higher Education, and our name can be viewed on their website as well. We are also accredited by other authorizing bodies, international and local. So what makes us unique? As I said, we have numerous accreditations. We also act as a regional office of selected prestigious universities, for instance, in Italy, Spain, Czech Republic, Hungary, Poland, Cyprus, Malaysia, Germany, Georgia, Russia, Caribbean, Serbia, and other countries. We are the entrance examination center for many prestigious European medical universities as well. We also actively participate in all sorts of international and local exhibitions. These are a couple of them. And these are a couple of the exhibitions outside of the surrounding countries as well. So, how can we assist you in reaching your targets? Number one, will act as a liaison between you and the university. Of course, we'll be helping you find the best universities according to your budget and grade. Our educational counseling services are designed to help prospective students select the right option for them, and we will be providing personalized service to students on the most suitable universities for you according to your budget, according to your preference. With next will be, of course, with a team of over 38 years of experience, will be carrying out your processing in the quickest way possible. We will be conducting the entrance examination for many of the universities as well. So if any university requires the entrance exam as the eligibility criteria, we host it in Dubai and a couple other Gulf countries as well. We'll be carrying out, with that, we'll be carrying out the pre-departure assistance too for the students and parents. Then we provide the visa application support, and then we move on to the choosing of the university, right? So how do I choose a university? These are a couple questions and factors that you'd want to consider and answer yourself very realistically. So the number one is, are my grades good enough for admission? You need to be very realistically and answer this for yourself. If whether or not if your preferred university accepts the current grades that you have. If not, then you should be ready for other backup options as well. Then what will be the right university for you? The couple things that to look out for here is the accreditation of the university. Accreditation over here means, for instance, if you're looking for the medical programs to study abroad, you need to see whether or not the degree given by the university is recognized in the country you'd want to practice your medicine or dentistry or any other degree in. So we'll be using this term quite a lot in the presentation too. Then you'll have to look at the university history, the infrastructure, the number of students, especially the number of international students. This is also one of the main things to look out for. Then the deadlines. The deadlines are also very important as per the, as soon as you get your predicted results, the rest of the results, you should be keeping in mind your deadlines and start the applications as soon as possible. Then we have a couple of other factors mentioned in this category as well. Next comes the budget. How can a student finance their studies? So, of course, the first thing to keep in mind is the tuition fees. Then comes the living costs, which is your rest of the costs that is going to be associated with living over there, your accommodation, expenses, your food, etc., etc. Then we will be moving on to the visa. So even though this is very modern times now, but there are still some nationalities which get a bit of a difficulty in getting accepted to a couple countries because of the visa. So you'll have to check the requirements and the eligibility beforehand. Then the next thing that the students really need to look out for is if you're prepared for the cultural differences or not. Since you'll be moving out, you'll most probably be alone. There's quite a bit of a culture shock, so be ready for that. A previous research whether on the Western and Eastern culture is going to be helping a lot. And of course, to check the diversity on campus. Then we'll move on to how will your application process be handled by us. So of course, the number one step is for you to connect with us. Then you will be consulting with our senior most counselors of more than 38 years of experience. This is when you will be shortlisting the most suitable universities for yourself. Then if there's an entrance exam required for the university, you'll have to be preparing for that. Upon the successful passing of the entrance exam or the interview, you secure your admission. Then these are a couple of courses offered in the medical and health sciences. We have medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, medical biotechnology, radiology, nursing, physiotherapy, medical imaging, midwifery, and a lot more other courses. Let's speak about the general admission requirements now. So these are just a couple very general requirements. For instance, the application form. Since we will, of course, be taking care of the application, all you have to do is provide your official transcripts of your high school, and the next part of the process will be taken care by us. You'll need your valid passport copy and English proficiency results if required. Most of the universities don't, but for those that do require, you may need it. A couple universities also require the personal statement, and application fee of any sorts is related to it, then you'll have to pay that. And the entrance exam, as mentioned before, a couple of the medical universities, their only eligibility criteria is for you to pass the entrance exam. So if you pass the entrance exam, you're good to go. And us being the regional representatives, we host the entrance exam in Dubai and a couple other Gulf countries. So the couple of the general visa requirements over here would be your bank statements, a valid passport, your unconditional offer letter from the university, and any other documents depending on the country. Of course, our team will be assisting with the visa support too. So you'll, after the passing of the, after getting your offer letter from the university, this is the next step and we'll be taking care of it. We'll provide you extensive support. Then moving on to the different universities. So basically, we are the regional representative of many of the world's leading medical schools, many of which are amongst the top 200 to 1,000 universities in the world. Yet the tuition fees are very affordable. As being the international authorized representatives, we will be taking care of the entrance exam and other procedures. So let's move on to the list of universities that we can help you, which comes under the medical field. Firstly, we have University of Debrecen, which is in Hungary. They are established in 1538, which means they have a couple of hundred years of history. They are one of the largest institutions in Hungary, and they're ranked 671 to 680th in the QS World University Ranking 2024. They have two intakes. The main intake is the September intake, which is mostly common for all of the universities. The September is the largest intake where most of the students will be joining, and then there is another intake for a couple universities. For instance, for University of Debrecen is for the foundation programs in January. Then the tuition fees for the different programs over here will fall between the range of $6,000 to $17,500 per year. The living cost is approximately 7,200 to 9,600 USD per year, and they have all sorts of different courses, including medicine, dentistry, physiotherapy, pharmacy, nursing, public health, dietetics, and a lot more. The entry requirements are mentioned, but apart from this, the University of Debrecen requires the students to pass an entrance exam as well. So the university has its own entrance exam, and as long as the student passes that, they are also accepted. The next university we'll be talking about is Charles University. So Charles University is in Czech Republic. They have 5 medical faculties, and we can assist you with 3 of those. The first faculty of medicine, which is the main one, again founded in 1348, is more than 600 years old. It is located in Prague, and Charles University is also ranked among the top 1% and 248 in the QS World University Rankings 2024. They have a September intake, and the tuition fees for this faculty is 600,000 Czech korunian per year. In dirhams, it would look like approximately 95,000 dirhams per year. The living cost is around the same as the previous slide we mentioned, 7,200 to 9,600 USD. The entry requirements are mentioned over there, but there's another a requirement of the entrance examination. So as soon as the student passes the entrance exam, again, they're accepted. The courses offered at this faculty is medicine and dentistry, and the visa may take up to 3 to 6 months. The next faculty of Charles University is the third faculty of medicine. This is also located in Prague, and it is one of the 5 medical faculties. The intake they offer is a September one as well, and the tuition fees is 420,000 Czech korunian per year, which is around 67 to 70,000 dirhams. The living cost is the same, and the entry requirements are also the same, as well as the passing of entrance exam. The visa will also take for up to 3 to 6 months because we're still talking about the same country. Then we have the third faculty, another faculty, which is the one in Radek Karlovy. So this is the another faculty that we help with. They are also offering the September intake. They offer the medicine and dentistry course. The tuition fees is between 400 to 410,000 Czech korunian per year, and this will fall between 63 to 64,000 dirhams. The entry requirements are mentioned. As apart from this, the entrance exam is also required. Moving on to the next university, we have Humanitas University. So this is also Humanitas University is an international medical school in Milan. They were ranked 200 to 250th in the World University Rankings by THE 2023. This was the first time they had entered, and immediately they ranked amongst the top 200. They have a very strong integration with the Clinico Humanitas Hospital, which is also ranked the first in Italy. They offer the September intake, and the tuition fees here looks around like 23,156 euros per year. The living cost in Italy is approximately $8,000 to $12,000 euros per year, and the requirements are mentioned. This university also requires you to pass an entrance exam. The visa may take up to 1 to 2 months approximately, and as you can see, there are 2 courses offered here, the medicine and medtech. Then we have another university in Italy, which is Unicampus University, which is an Italian private university that is a part of The university is exclusively dedicated to health and medical sciences. They have an October intake, and the tuition fees here will cost approximately 3 to 21,000 euros per year, depending on the program you chose. Living costs will be same, and the requirements are mentioned. The visa will be taking up to 1 to 2 months approximately, and the courses offered here is medicine, physiotherapy, nursing, and radiology. All of these courses are offered in English language. And just to state it once again, all the programs mentioned in this presentation are of course offered in English language itself. Then we have another university, Universidad Católica, which is founded in the 1921. It is one of the top private universities as well. It is ranked 505 in the QSWUR 2024. They have the September intake, and the tuition fees here looks around 18,100 euros per year. The living cost is the same, and the entry requirements are mentioned. They also offer the medicine program. Then we have the Queen Mary University of London, Malta campus. Right. So this is one of the best universities for UK university degree alternative. They are this is basically a branch campus of the Queen Mary University of London, which is ranked 135th in the universities worldwide by the THE. They have a September intake, and the deadline for the application is between 3 to 4 months. The tuition fees is around 35,000 euros per year, and the living cost in Malta would be approximately 12,000 to 18,000 euros. The entry requirements is mentioned over there. Apart from this, the students are also required to do a UCAT. They're supposed to be submitting this UCAT scores as well, followed by an interview. And the course offered by this university is also medicine. Then we have University of Malta. This is also another university in Malta with over 400 years of history. They have University of Malta has served as the island's hub for international academic exchange. They're ranked 800 to 1,000 in the 1,000 university world rankings by THE. They have two intakes, February and October. Again, the tuition fees ranges between 10,800 to 26,000 euros per year. The living cost is around 6 to 8,000 euros per year, and they offer a wide range of medical courses starting from medicine, dentistry, nursing, pharmacy, psychology, etc. All of the courses are mentioned, and there's others too. The entry requirements are mentioned, and the visa may take up to 1 to 2 months approximately. Again, the programs offered here are all in English language. Then we have IMU, which is International Medical University. This is based in Malaysia. They are the first and most established private medical and health sciences university with over 30 years of dedicated focus in Malaysia. And this is the only university that has pioneered the world's first and only partner medical school. So this means that the students can do half of the degree in this university in Malaysia. Then they can continue with the rest of the medical or different courses that they choose to different countries. So this is basically a pathway to Australia, UK, New Zealand, Ireland, Canada, China, US, etc. These are all the partner schools that they have. They also have two intakes, September and February. Again, the tuition fees here would look approximately 16,000 to 130,000 RM per year. Then the living cost will be approximately 6,000 to 8,400 US dollars. They have a couple requirements depending on the curriculum, and the courses offered are many. They have many courses offered. For instance, medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, physiotherapy, and a lot more. All the programs over here are taught in English language as well. The next university we have is UMCH, which is the only private medical German university that teaches medicine in English in Germany. Although the clinical practice takes place in German teaching hospitals, this is a branch campus of a Romanian university. They offer one intake, which is a September intake, and the tuition fees over here is around 17,400 euros per semester, and they have 2 semesters in 1 year. One option is to do all 6 years in Hamburg itself, Germany. The other option is to do first 2 years in Hamburg and carry out your 3 to 6 years in Romania, which will cost approximately 3,000 euros per semester. And the living cost over here in Germany would look like approximately 10 to 12,000 euros per year. They have a couple requirements specific to the curriculum as well as mentioned in the slide, and the visa may take up to 1 to 2 months. And of course, the program offered over here is human medicine. Then we have Medical University of Warsaw. Medical University of Warsaw is in Poland. They are a modern academic center with more than 200 years of medical teaching history. This is one of the top universities in Poland, and it is ranked 601 to 800 in the impact rankings to 2021 by Times Higher Education, which is again the most reputed ranking. They have an intake in October, and the tuition fees is quite affordable. It looks like around 16,100 to 15,900 euros per year. The living cost is around 6,700 to 8,900 euros per year. The entry requirements are mentioned, and they require an passing of the entrance exam as well. They offer the medicine course, and the visa may take up to 2 to 4 months. We have another university, a notable university in Poland, which is University of Warmia in Missouri. They were founded in 1999, and it is based in Olsztyn in Poland. It is ranked 501 in Young University Rankings 2023. Again, they have a September intake, and the tuition fees is approximately 52,000 PLN per year, which in dirhams would look like around 46 to 47,000 around 45,000 dirhams per year. And the living cost is the same as the Medical University of Warsaw because they're both situated in Poland. The entry requirements are mentioned, and the passing of entrance exam is also mandatory over here. They offer the medicine course as well, and the visa will take up to 2 to 4 months approximately. Then we have Spanish University, UCAM, which is located in Murcia. They're ranked amongst the top 1,200 universities in the World University Rankings 2023 by THE, and they also have a September intake. Again, the tuition fees over here is around 14,650 euros per year, and the living cost in Spain would be around 8,000 to 10,000, depending on the flexibility of the student. The requirements are mentioned, and the courses that they offer is dentistry, sports sciences, and veterinary medicine, taught in English language. Then we have Universidad Europea. This is a private university in Spain, which is amongst the best in the world. They are also ranked among the top 1,200 universities by THE 2023, and they have a September intake. The tuition fees over here will look like approximately 23,000 to 23,000 euros per year, and the living cost is the same. The requirements are mentioned, and the visa may take up to 1 to 2 months. The program that they offer in English in the medical courses is dentistry. Then we have American University of Antigua. This is a college in the Caribbean islands, where in Antigua and Barbuda. They are founded in 2004. So American University of Antigua offers unique clinical and preclinical phases in their medical degree, and this allows the graduates to pursue their medical practice either in the US, the UK, or the Canada. They have the intake of January and August. They offer the medicine program as mentioned. They also have scholarships available. The pre-med year is required for the year 12 students, and this will cost approximately 12,500 US dollars per year. Then begins the preclinical phase, year 3 and 4, which is around 54,000 US dollars per year, followed by a BSIS of 15 weeks. This is to complete the preclinical phase, and this will also cost around 22,500 US dollars. Moving on to the clinical phase, which is year 5 and 6, around 69,000 US dollars per year, and the living cost over there would look like around 15,000 to 18,000 USD per year. The entry requirements are mentioned, and it depends a bit on the curriculum as well. And the medicine program will definitely be taught in English language. Then we have another notable university in the Caribbean, which is in Grenada. We have St. George's University, the School of Medicine. They were established in 1976, and it is the largest. So a notable point about SGU is that they are the largest provider of doctors into the first-year US residencies. They have 2 intakes, September and January. The entire tuition fee for the 5-year program over here is 350 US dollars. They again offer 4-year to 7-year pathways depending on your eligibility and the transcripts you provide. The course is medicine, and as I just mentioned, they have the 4-year Doctor of Medicine degree or the 5 or 6-year, 7-year, depending on the eligibility of the student. The entry requirements are mentioned as well. It may vary for different curriculums, and they teach the medicine program in English. Then we have University of Nicosia, which is situated in Cyprus. They are the largest university in Cyprus, and it is ranked 501 to 600 in the World University Rankings 2023 by THE. They have a September intake, and the tuition fees over here costs around 18,000 to 24,000 euros per year. The living cost in Cyprus is approximately 6 to 9,600 euros per year, and the requirements are mentioned. It may vary depending on the curriculum. Again, the course offered over here is your medicine, graduate entry medicine, your high school entry medicine, and your veterinary. They are all taught in English language. Then we have Lithuanian University of Health Sciences situated in Lithuania. They are also established in 1922, which is the largest institution of higher education of biomedical sciences in Lithuania. They're ranked 801 to 1000 in the World University Rankings. They have a September intake, and the tuition fees in LSMU will be looking around 12,500 to 13,000 euros per year. The cost is around living cost is around 6,700 to 8,900, and the requirements again is looking like what's it mentioned in the slide, which is 12 years of education, and that is your secondary education transcripts with 90% and above for a few education systems. They again offer a wide variety of courses as well. For instance, they have medicine, dentistry, veterinary medicine, there's nursing, physiotherapy, oral hygiene, health psychology, and a couple other programs as well. They all are taught in English language. Another university we have is Riga Stratens University, situated in Latvia. They were established in the 1950, and it is one of the top universities in Latvia. They are ranked 601 to 800 in the World University Rankings by THE in 2023. They have the September intake, and the tuition fees over here is around 13,500 to 15,500 euros per year. The living cost is around 6,700 to 8,900, and the requirements, as mentioned, is 12 years of education with 90% and above for a few educational curriculums. The courses offered here is medicine and dentistry taught in English language. Then we have a couple affordable and notable universities. For instance, we have Tbilisi State Medical University. This is in Georgia. They are with an almost 800-year-old history, and TSMU is definitely an internationally accredited state university. They have two intakes, October and March. The tuition fees over here, as you can see, is quite affordable. It starts from 3,000 US dollars to 8,000 US dollars per year, depending on the program you choose. The living cost in Georgia is around 6,000 to 8,000 USD per year, and the courses are medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, physical, and medical rehabilitation. The entry requirements are as simple as 3 A levels, American secondary diploma, IB, or any other curriculum with 12 years of education. And an important thing to note about this university is that they do not have an entrance exam. So they will be selecting you based on your educational transcripts. And the programs, of course, are taught in English language. We have another university, which is Jilin University in China. They were established in 1946. It has over 70,000 students and alumni over 600K from all over the world. It is one of the top public universities in China, and they are ranked 502 in the QSWR 2024. They have two intakes, March and September. The tuition fees is again very affordable here, around 4,500 USD per year, and the living cost will be around 500 USD per semester in their hostel. This is just a hostel, other costs are there as well. The course they offer is the medicine course, and the entry requirements look like as such, and the program will of course be taught in English language. Then we have University of Novi Sad with an almost 100-year-old history. They are the largest educational and research centers in Central Europe, located in Serbia. They are also ranked 1501 in the World University Rankings 2023 by THE. They have an October intake, and the tuition fees over here is 7,000 euros per year for the two programs, which is medicine and dentistry. The living cost over here will look around 6,000 to 8,000 euros per year, and the requirements are mentioned as such. They also require you to pass an entrance exam. The program will definitely be taught in English language, and the visa may take up to 1 to 2 months approximately. So this was quite a lot of information to just absorb in 10 to 20 minutes. Therefore, we also have a summarized version. For the Summary of the dentistry and the medicine program offered in the different countries is mentioned over here. We have the duration of the programs, the total expenses, the admission requirements, medium of instruction is obviously English, and just a couple of additional information. This table covers UK, US, Ireland, Canada, Germany, Hungary, Poland, Czech, and Malta. We have another table over here that summarizes the similar things of Georgia, Malaysia, Italy, Spain, Latvia, Lithuania, Caribbean, and Serbia. Again, the duration is mentioned of each of the programs around 5 to 6 years. 5 years is mostly for the dentistry, and 6 years would be for the medicine program, but this may vary as well. Then we have the total expense of in AED, which is in dirhams, the admission requirements, the medium of English, the medium of instruction which is English. And moving on, let's talk about a couple upcoming events that we have. So the number one over here to take a note of for especially for the September 2024 intake is the entrance exam. So we'll be having the one last round of entrance exam for all of these notable universities, and this is where you can still get a chance to register. Again, as mentioned before, we host these entrance exams in Dubai, so the students don't have to travel to different countries. It saves them time, costs, and all you need to do is submit your documents, contact us, and we'll be registering you for the entrance exam. University of Debrecen, the entrance exam is on 25th May. We have first faculty of medicine at Charles University give on of the exam on 18th May. Then we have the third faculty of medicine, Charles University, 29th May. Faculty of Medicine in Radicolovi, 14th May. We have University of Warmia, Missouri, the Polish University, 8th May, and Medical University of Warsaw, which is also the Polish University. The entrance exam will be on 25th. We have University of Novi Sad and Universidad Católica as well. So this is basically the summary of all the applications that are still open for 2024. As we have mentioned before previously as well, you can contact us at any time, and of course, we'll be taking care. But please note that the deadlines are really nearby for these universities, especially for the entrance exams that are next month. The deadlines will be getting over pretty quickly. So, just a quick reminder and a summary of the applications that are still open and for those that are closed as well, mentioned below. We also host the Global Education Expo twice a year, and we will be having the next one in August. So keep a lookout for that on our social media and on your emails as well. If you may just take a moment, you can follow us on our social media pages. This is our Instagram page, and yeah, that's about it. So this is our contact details. You can obviously visit our website for more information, and you can call us on the mentioned mobile number and email us. So this can be a moment for you to take a note as well before we begin the next part of the session, which is the Q&A. So I'll just stop sharing the screen. Right. So this is where we summarize the presentation, and we'll move on to the Q&A session now. So students, if you have any questions, you can type in the questions below in the icon at the center below of your screen. I know this was a lot of information for you, so this is the part where we will be clearing your doubts. I will be answering the questions with the help of Dr. Kadri, who's also here. Right. So let's begin with that.
Yes, good afternoon. I think it's too much information to digest now. So many universities now. So I think it's better. Okay, we can answer all those queries, but if you have got any specific question, you can come to our office and then we can clarify. Now, moving ahead, Zara, can you ask all the questions, please? Yes.
All right. Beginning with the Q&A, we have the first question by Mohammed Iqbal. He wants to know what is the university deadline, application deadline for Queen Mary University?
That's in June. I think it's probably in the first week of June. So you have to apply as soon as possible.
Okay. We have the next question by Rohit. Rohit wants to know, could you kindly advise on the language requirements for non-English countries?
Well, I mean, it depends, but most of them who do have their own entrance examination, they don't require, but some of them do require IELTS, TOEFL, or this PTE. So it depends on university to university.
All right. Mohammed Iqbal also wants to know, is there any scholarship for Queen Mary University of London and
No,
Malta?
unfortunately, no.
All right. We have a question where the student wants to know, do you offer any help for Italian public medical schools with
No,
the I,
unfortunately.
yeah,
Okay,
or
we
the
can
IMAT
just help
exams?
you. We can just help you for the private universities. No,
Okay. We have another question where the student wants to know if we will be helping us with the accommodation as well.
no, we don't help you for, I mean, for the public university.
Okay. Malak wants to know, do you guys have MUL? Malak, can you please specify this? Which university you're talking about? Ibrahim wants to know, do you have any idea on the dental internships available in any country?
Yeah, that's part of the program. Most of the universities have their own. In fact, all of them, like Hungary, Poland, Czech Republic, internship is a part of the program. So you will be doing this in the same university.
All right. The Rahman wants to know, is the medicine course in Hungary offered in English language?
Yes, as we mentioned, all those universities which we are offering just teach in English. We don't work with any university which does not teach in English. So keep in mind, all these universities are in English.
Okay. Another question by Asal. Does the German university in Hamburg offer any scholarships, and do they have to learn German language to go there?
No, they don't offer any scholarship, and I mean you don't have to learn any kind of language because they teach in English. No,
Okay. Muhammad Ishaq wants to know, has questions regarding Masters of Medicine in the US.
no, unfortunately we cannot offer you this. No.
Okay. Padmini wants to know, for Italian private universities, can you explain the admission procedure again?
Okay, admission procedure is that I mean you have to submit the documents. We will apply for you, and there will be entrance examination, and they have got a ranking. They will choose the first. Let's suppose most of them have got only 50 seats, so they will choose the first 50 only. So after the exam, they will show you the ranking. Maybe there are 500 students. If you are number 51, you will be on a waiting list. If you are in top 50, you will be in. No, so I mean it depends on the ranking. No,
All right. Next question is by Malak. Do we help with the University of Lodz in Poland?
no, unfortunately we cannot. No.
Okay. Rafi wants to know, which European countries require the IELTS?
Well, Hungary, Czech, they don't require. Poland, they do require IELTS, or you have to show a proof that you teach in English. Georgia require IELTS, no. Malta require IELTS. Cyprus required IELTS. All these universities. So again, you have to contact us, and we'll tell you, which of the university need one.
Okay. Sriharsha wants to know, are there any scholarships in University of Warsaw for the medicine course?
No, unfortunately, no. Yeah.
Okay. Faria wants to know, does the University of Georgia or any other university provide internship certificate for medicine?
They do provide internship, but they don't give you the certificate because it's part of the program. No.
Okay. Iqbal wants to know, is there any UK university admissions open for 2024 right now?
Well, we can help you in this St. George's University, which does have a campus in UK.
Okay. Loy wants to know, do you go straight to the medicine course in University of Nicosia?
Yes, if you are eligible, you'll go directly.
Okay. We have a question by Viraju. What was the last date of for Germany UMCH University application, and is it valid in India as per the NMC?
Admission is still going on, and regarding NMC, you have to check their website because they keep on changing. No?
Okay. Rohit wants to know, Rohit is saying, thanks for answering. However, could you kindly advise if local languages are needed for university's internship?
Yes, you just know the little bit because you have to talk to the patient, like you have to ask like this person, how are you? What's the what's your problem? Where is the pain? So these are just you just need to learn a little bit of that, so that you just have to interact with the patient only.
All right. Rhea wants to know, is University of Varmia, Missouri public or private?
Public university.
Okay. Another question by Malak. Do you guys help with any scholarship applications in Poland?
No.
Okay. Another question by Rhea. Is TSMU a public or private institution?
Public.
And Zoya wants to know, do we assist with any other university in Hungary?
No. Only University of Debrecen.
Another question by Ibrahim. Can they apply for dental internship in a different university even though they studied in a different country?
Well, that's up to you. I don't know, but we cannot help you for this one.
Okay. Jyoti Krishna wants to know, after passing from Queen Mary University of London, students, can they do the F1 and F2 in London because it is a branch campus of QMUL?
You will get the same degree which you get in London.
All right. Tenuga wants to know, are there any agents to help with accommodation in the Czech Republic?
Yes, there are.
Fariha wants to know the qualifications for medicine in China.
High school. In high school can be A level, can be CBSE, can be FSC, can be American high school diploma.
Rohit wants to know, are these universities accredited for doing masters in the UK or US?
Of course, yes. All of the all these universities are approved there.
Okay. Rhea wants to know, is it too late for the entrance exam, registration of entrance exam at University of Birmingham, Missouri?
You can still apply, but not this one, maybe the next one, because 8th of May is no more available.
Okay. Fariha, first part of your question was answered about the qualification for medicine in China. She's also want to know if it is 100% in English language.
Yes, it is in English now.
Sri Harsha wants to know, are the students allowed to work in Poland or take post-graduation after pursuing medicine in Warsaw?
Okay, now for this, if you go to any country like Poland, Hungary, Czech, or any country, if you want to work there, or if you want to go for the post-graduation, they don't offer this program in English. It means that first of all, you have to learn the local language, and then you have to sit for the licensing examination of that country visit, which is in the local language. That means practically is not possible. So that's why most of them go outside. Yeah.
Okay. Seniel wants to know, for the foundation program in University of Debrecen, does that also require A levels?
Yes. Yes, minimum 2 A levels.
Okay. Padmini wants to know, at University of Malta or at Malta Campus University, is the complete course only at the same campus, or is it there any tie-up with the university in London?
No, same campus in Malta.
Okay. Rhea wants to know, is the medicine clinicals better in TSMU or Birmingham, Missouri?
Both of them are good, no? It depends, no?
Okay. Pudhiviraj wants to know, do we have any admissions in Fudan University in China?
Unfortunately, we cannot help you for this Fudan University.
Okay. Jyoti Krishna wants to know, for Queen Mary University of London Malta campus, what are the services that we can offer?
We will process your admission there.
All right. We have a question by Sri Harsha. Is the medicine degree from Medical University of Warsaw valid for the GMC registration?
Yes, of course.
All right. With that, we have answered the current open questions. But students, if you have any other questions left, please ask them right now in the chat. We have a question by Fariha. Does Jilin University in China have their own accommodation, and can they apply for USMLE after completing the medicine?
Yes, they have their own accommodation, and that is very cheap, no? Like if you are living in a sharing one, that costs you around $800 to $900 per year. You cannot believe it, no? And if you want a private room with a single room, that costs you approximately around $1,300 a year, which is really you cannot find anywhere. So yes, they do have their own accommodation. Yeah.
All right. Rhea wants to know, is there any university that starts its clinical or patient interaction before year 3?
I believe it's Queen Mary is there. Charles University third faculty is there because they do follow the UK curriculum.
Okay. Jyoti Krishnan, I think this is a follow-up to that question. Will you also provide the visa services for QMUL?
We can guide you for this. No?
And Rhea wants to know what is the application fees for TSMU?
Again, it depends. Please contact our office and they'll tell you.
Okay. Abdullah wants to know, can you help him study dentistry in Canada?
You cannot get admission directly in Canada. You have to go for a pre-med. That means you have to do a pre-med degree, like Bachelor of Science in biology, biomedical science, any science degree, and then you have to sit for MCAT, and then you can get admission. So I mean, you cannot get admission directly there.
Okay. Jyoti Krishna has another question. If they already have an offer letter, will we provide visa support services?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Rohit wants to know, could you kindly advise your experience if Malta and Cyprus are friendly for female Indian students? And what about Eastern Europe countries like Poland for the same?
Well, so far we have not received any complaint. No. But it can happen anytime to anybody. But so far there is no problem.
Priya wants to know, can we apply for USMLE after completing medicine in Jilin University?
Yes, you can.
All right. With that, again, the live questions are answered. We still have a couple minutes, so students feel free to type your questions in the Q&A box and we'll be answering them.
But please note that those who are looking for 2024, I mean, this is the time for you to apply because you are already late. Most of the admissions are closed, but fortunately there are some admission which are still open, but that can finish anytime. So please apply as soon as possible. Contact us so that we can process your admission.
Okay. With that being said, since there is no more questions, we're just going to give our students a minute or two. In the meantime, I'm going to be typing our phone number and contact details, which is our email as well. So you can contact us for further information, or if you'd like to register for the entrance exam. I have just dropped the contact details in the chat box. You can definitely contact us as soon as possible. And right, we have one more question by Rafe. When should we contact you for 2025?
September 2024.
Right. So that is when we'll be opening the applications for the next intake.
Yep.
Again, since there's no open questions, I think this is where we can conclude the session then. Maybe the presentation was very informative. Another question. Okay, we have a question by Fariha. What is the last day of application for Jilin University in China?
Well, this is still going on, but it can close anytime as long as the seats are there, because every university has got a limited quota offered by the Chinese government.
Mm-hmm. Abdullah is saying that is asking if we can help him to study dentistry in UK if he has the
Unfortunately,
Canadian
unfortunately, no.
nationality. All right.
You are welcome.
Okay. Rohit has added a comment where he's thanking for the informative session. Thank you very much, Iqbal, as well.
Well, let me tell you that we are the oldest education consultant in the region, established for the last 38 years, and this is going to be our third generation, which we are going to send. We send the father that get now we are going to send the grandchildren, and we are the only medical specialist in the region and the regional office of this many universities. That's why you can see there were a lot of universities, no. So you might get confused. So please contact our office. They will send you an email with all the options and then see.
All right. Before ending, just one more question by Fariha. Will there be any admission test for China?
No, there will be just informal interview. No.
All right. So with that being said, I think this is where we can conclude our session. If there's still, so this is the time where you can research. If you have still any questions or anything as such, if you'd want to apply or to register for the entrance exam, just a reminder, you can contact us. The contact details are mentioned in the chat box. And thank you very much for taking time and joining us once again.
Thank you very much, everybody, and hope to see you soon.